What's up guys, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I am doing a tutorial on how to get this look using the Too Faced Boss Lady palette. This has really pretty colors and I had so much fun doing this video, so I hope you stick around and watch and see how I got this glam Christmas look. Stick around. Smooches. What's up guys, and welcome back to my channel. I know I look a little crazy right now, but in efforts to save time I did one eye so you can see what it's going to look like when it's done. Basically this is a fun holiday look. It's a little red and green smoky eye from the Too Faced Boss Lady palette, Best Year Ever 2018. And yeah, this is the Boss Lady palette. Love this palette so much. It's got dusty right now, but it's got a blush, a chocolate soleil bronzer, and highlighter in here. I did not use the highlighter. I did use the blush from this today, though. So anyway, before we get started, please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And where's my mind? If this is your first time here, what's up? I'm Jen. Nice to meet you. Glad you could join me. And if you're a returning viewer, what's up? What's good? How you been? Glad you made it back. And yeah, as I was saying, don't forget to subscribe if you are not already a subscriber. I should have a button on the screen at all times that says subscribe that you can click anytime you feel the urge. So please don't hesitate to do that. And don't forget to hit the notification bell because I do post a lot, usually Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. But from time to time, I do throw in a bonus video for the week, like I am tomorrow for Thanksgiving. So make sure you check that one out. It's going to be a DIY, do-it-yourself glitter liner because it is the holiday season and everybody loves a good glam holiday glitter liner, you know? So it is kind of a long one, but again, it's a bonus video for the week and I go over a bunch of products that I use and so forth, different adhesives to use on the to hold the glitter down. So make sure you check that out tomorrow. Anyway, also don't forget to hit the thumbs up button if you like this video so I know that you enjoy it. It does help me out. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into this this, I don't know if you're familiar, but basically the way this video came about was it's something I'm going to start doing now every Wednesday. I will do a different tutorial. Monday through Friday of the week before, I am posting a different makeup look on my Instagram. So if you're not on my Instagram, make sure you subscribe to there as well, so you can vote on what look my tutorial should be for that upcoming Wednesday. So Friday through Monday night, I take votes on which makeup look that you like the best, and then Wednesday I do a tutorial on it. I recreate that look. So this is the one that won, and this is what we'll be recreating today. So let's get started. Since we're using this palette, starting off, we're going to be using as our transition shade I Want It All, which is this shade right here. I wish I had numbers and stuff for the brushes that I'm using. A lot of these do not have numbers. I apologize. All I can tell you is show you what it looks like. I mean, you know your brushes and what you're comfortable with, and bear with me here. I apologize. So this one that I'm going to use first is the Kylie brush. This is a natural hair brush. I prefer natural hair brushes, honestly. Anyway, so we're going to use that as my transition shade. This one does have a little bit of micro glitter in it, which I'm okay with. It's not a shimmer shade, it's a matte shade, but it does have a little bit of micro glitter in it. But again, this is a holiday glam look, so you know, no big deal. And this is a fun color for a transition shade. Let me turn off my air conditioner, sorry. Okay. Also, I almost forgot to mention, because we are doing such a bright, dark colors, I am going to bake under my eyes, and I am also reviewing this product. Well, it's not really a review. I have been using it, and I am very fond of it. I have my pros and my cons, though. The product that I'm talking about is the new e.l.f. They're color correcting powders. And they're setting powders, but they have different shades, and I have the peach one here because I have peach undertones to my skin. I'm always looking for peach powder, not yellow under my eyes. So thank you, e.l.f., for finally making one. My only con with this is that it is so small. I just wish they'd make a normal size tub of it. So at the moment, what I am doing is trying to use up the rest of this Laura Mercier powder. I've got the small one, and when I use all of this up, I'm going to buy a couple of these and transfer them to this so that I can actually use a normal size beauty blender in it, because at the moment, in order to bake, I have to use a mini beauty blender to fit into this little jar. I mean, it's no big deal, but it is kind of a pain in the butt. It is cheap, don't get me wrong. It's $5, $6 for this powder, which of course I'll note below. But, you know, I'd rather pay 20 bucks and get a full-size jar. That's just me, though. But I absolutely love this powder. You can't tell, I did bake on this side with it, not on this side, which we are about to put it down. But you can see that it has darkened up my under eye a smidge, but it's peachier under here. You can always hit it with a, a brightening powder a little bit over it if you prefer. So I'm just going to throw some of this under my eye. As you see, it's a nice, pretty peach shade. And it works really well. That's why I haven't done my highlight yet, because when I use this to bake, I always do my highlight last. Anyway, moving along. Next, I'm going to grab another Kylie brush, and this is a false, bristles brush, and we're going to go in with the next shade, which is Don't Give a Fudge, which is this one right here, Don't Give a Fudge, and we are going to go in the crease with that one and build up some color. And this is a really fun, pretty palette. I got a lot of really nice looks out of it. And honestly, the way that I'm getting my looks every day throughout the week, and it is only 5 looks a week that I do. Well, up to 5. It's between 3 and 5 looks per week, depending on time. So anyway, what I'm doing is, which I got from e.l.f's channel, I will link that below as well. She is one of the YouTubers that I follow, and she did eyeshadow bingo, basically, and she used the random.com website to, it's just, you put in the number from 1 to whatever, and it randomly picks numbers for you, and that's how I've been getting my looks. I pick a palette, put in how many shades there are in the palette, and then I randomly pick them and figure out the look from there. It gets me out of my comfort zone, so I try some different looks, things that I may not have put together on my own, and it's a lot of fun. It challenges me a little bit to try some different things. And honestly, it's how I do my makeup every day anymore. I love it. I love it. Anyway, okay, moving on. Third color, we're going to take, first, this is the, from Mikasa Brush Beauty, this is the E310 brush, and it's like a pencil brush, but it's a softer, fluffier one. It's not as hard as others. And then we're gonna go in with Santa's Helper, which is this shade here. It is a black color with some blackish glitter in it. And we're going to put that on the outer V and blend it in the crease. I'm going to pack this out here. And once I get that going, then I'm going to take a soft fluffy brush and blend it in the crease. Just trying to build up the color on the lid a little bit here in this outer V. Alright, now I'm going to go in with this Morphe brush. It's just a small little fluffy, as you see, it's nice and soft. So I get a nice delicate stroke with it. And I'm just going to blend this in the crease. And yeah, this just gives me nice feathery soft strokes. I tend to use this brush a lot when I'm building dark colors up in my crease. go in over this one more time in a minute, but what I like to do now is, I don't usually wet my brush. I just take glitter glue and I put that on my little mixing tray, and I use that as a base. And I'm going to use the e.l.f. glitter glue. I said this was $1 in tomorrow's video. It's $2, but it will be all listed below. I'm going to take a little bit of this and put it on my little mixing tray and put a very thin coat on my lid. I'm going to use, this is just a no-name brush. It's just a flat brush that I'm going to use to put that glitter glue on my lid. I'm using a very thin amount. Now, my other favorite glitter glue is the NYX glitter glue. It is just as good. This is just really affordable. So I've got that layered down. Now I'm going to use my Mikasa E220 brush, and I'm just going to take the shade Trimmed on my lid, which is a nice dark green. And we're gonna just pack that on the lid where I put the glitter glue down. First I go in and I pat it down, and then I brush over it to make sure it's all nice and smooth. This way I don't have to wet my brush. It's nice and packed on there, and it's got something that kind of holds it down. This is just my personal preference. However you choose to do it, whether it's concealer or wetting your brush, whatever, that's on you. Okay, so that's down. Next, I'm going to go back with that fluffy brush, the small one, and just make sure I clean up the edges with that Santa's Helper, the black. We're just going to make sure there's no harsh edges and blend it out. Just make sure we clean it up. I'm also going to go back and use that very first brush that we used with the transition shade and just clean up these edges. Alright, now I'm going to wipe off this bake. I use a Morphe M401 brush because I like the point on it, so I can get in the corner. And just brush that out of there. And it's okay if it gets a little bit down here. Just clean that up. Okay. Now I'm going to use another pencil brush. This is a Morphe one. This one's a little bit firmer. It's a little harder bristle. And we're going to take Plum Pudding, which is this pretty red shade right here. And we're gonna hit the lower lash line with that. And kind of blend it up into that black taking it just to the end of my lower lash line because I'm going to put my inner corner highlight where that, you know, so you don't need to go all the way in. Okay. Making sure I get any fallout out of there. Okay, now I'm going to use the, where is it? Where are you? Oh, there you are. Okay, the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil in Perversion, which is a black. I'm going to do the waterline and the outside of the waterline. This is a nice pencil. It goes on nice and smooth. Just stay very close to that lash line. I just want to bring it out a little bit, just a little bit. And it's okay if it's not perfect because we're going to smudge it out. Now I have a smudger. If you have a smudger on an eye pencil or something, use whatever you've got as a smudger and just smudge out that black pencil a little bit. I wipe off some excess. It's alright. Clean it up a little bit. Bring that out. Now I'm going to go in with that first red pencil brush and go over that black to brighten this up a little bit. Smudge a little more over here because it went a little too lower than I wanted it. It's alright, we'll fix her. No big deal. It's only makeup. Alright, so we got that. I'll fix this one in a minute. No biggie. Alright. Now we're going to go. It's driving me nuts. Hang on one second. I apologize if you see my nose is red. My allergies have been going crazy. I've been blowing my nose every 2 minutes, but that's okay. Anyway, so that's done underneath. Now I am going to take my Jouer highlighter in Skinny Dip and hit the corner, inner corner, and that brow bone. So we're using this goldy color. I'm going to use my favorite little brush. Where are you? Favorite little brush for this? Where is it? Oh, it's right here. Okay, this doesn't have a number again. It's a Morphe brush, but it's just this tiny little brush, and it's just perfect for hitting that inner corner. And I am going to wet my brush. And we're going to pop that in the inner corner. Put it in there. Cover all that up. Put it in. And then I'm just going to take another little brush. This is the Mikasa E230 brush, E230 brush, and I'm going to hit the brow bone with the Jouer again. Just a little bit. Throw that up here. And bring it under here a little bit. Blend it in. And we are almost done. I am going to throw some my Kat Von D tattoo liner and do a wing. I will be right back. Okay, and I'm back. And now I'm going to take my e.l.f. glitter liner in shimmering gold and just hit this outer corner right underneath the black liner, just underneath that wing, just for a little pop. This is pretty much all I use these liners for. If you watch my video tomorrow, you'll see how I make glitter liner myself. I find it a lot more vibrant when I do it myself. These just don't hold the punch that I wish they did. I use them a lot though, but for little stuff like this. That's basically the look. I am going to throw on some mascara and some highlighter and some lipstick, and I'll be right back with the finished look. And this is the finished look. I use the Ciate Glitter Flip lipstick in Hollywood, this red, which looks really nice with, you know, this holiday look. And I used my roller lash mascara on my eyelids. I did not put lashes on. Sorry, lipstick on repeat. You see the glitter. I love it. Love it. And of course I used Jouer Skinny Dip highlighter on my face, but I did not use false lashes because I actually ran out of lashes at the moment. I haven't had a chance to go pick up more, but I don't wear false lashes a lot. It's your personal preference. If I'm going out somewhere to do something, yeah, I'll throw them on, but just to sit around the house, it's not really that necessary. Plus, I have decent lashes. I've found that some of the lashes that I've bought, and they're minis or whatever, are literally the same length of my own lashes. If you see, these are mine, and if you put on a couple coats of mascara, I'm pretty good. So this is it, guys. Sorry this was a long one. Another long one tomorrow, but I hope you enjoyed this. Don't forget to subscribe. I will list everything below. I love you guys. Thank you for being here. And don't forget to hit the notification bell and the thumbs up. And I hope you enjoy the bonus video tomorrow. Until the next one, guys. Smooches. Bye.